hopefully we find a bit of that meat now with Micky G. Very good afternoon to you, Michael.
Good afternoon. How are you going?
We go well in here. Are you all excited about getting back to Ascot tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. It's the new curator, and all reports from the track are great. And there's nothing. As a young boy, there's nothing better than going back to your childhood, sort of say suburb, and being back at headquarters.
Fairly strong team you've got coming along tomorrow as well, 9 in total. What are your thoughts on the 9 you've got and how the stable's going as a whole at the moment?
Well, behind the scenes just before, I haven't done the AI like Marty did, and he found 2 apparently.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. We'll start off. We'll do it chronologically. Let's start off in race number 2 with Exquisite Taste, drawn to get a nice little run behind the speed.
Yeah, I think, just say, obviously the price tag on him, which probably lets him down at the moment. They paid $460,000 for him as a yearling, and he's only probably just starting to get together himself. I know he's a little horse, but it's taken him a little while, and he finally cracked it the other day. And I think from barrier 1 tomorrow, I think he gets his opportunity to find a backside and be held up for that sort of one run, which I think he needs. So from the inside draw, I think he should be, he should play a part. I can't say he'll win, but he can definitely play a part in the finish.
Okay, you've got Antique Star in the third event of the day. This mare, a 5-year-old who's been running really well this prep, a second of first, a second last start. Can she go one better this time around?
I think so. She drops to the 56.5. She's got a good barrier to work with, and obviously Amy's ridden her those couple of times now, and she knows her. And I just hope Amy can sort of just use her initiative and get her to settle early, and then when they sort of start making their run at the half mile, and she can use her initiative and put it into it, and it'd just be really good to see if she does stay, because I think she will. And she's got a great turn of foot, and you know what it's like if you have a horse with that can have staying ability and a turn of foot, you can definitely win a lot of races. So going forward with her tomorrow will be a good, piece to her puzzle, and hopefully she can get the job done for Amy. It'll be good.
Yeah, she's running really well, Amy. So the old timers used to love that 3 runs at the mile, then step them up to the 2,000 or the 2,200 metres. So she's got the grounding, obviously, with those 3 runs to run well at 2,200.
Yeah, well, the boss man's cloned me a lot, so he doesn't really have to tell me that sort of stuff anymore. It's sort of more just put in my brain now, and it was great to have a race like the 66 22 on opening day for her.
Lombardina, you're running 2 in the same race. Horse has been in terrific form. Yesterday, I think Russell Collette thought she might be sort of showing that she could be coming to the end of the campaign. What are your thoughts there?
I think so. I think it'd be the only horse that Bob would be happy for him to beat. Obviously, being the old man's horse, but I was pretty disappointed with her last start, to be honest with you. She had the great run, great ride, exposed at the right time, and she let everyone down.
Any reason?
Well, you know what I put it down to? Every time she's gone well, she's got to the outside of runners. She's a bit of a balker at home. She's a funny mare at home. She's different. So, we come up with barrier 1, which is not obviously going to be exclusive for anyone. So, obviously got Clint on her, which is a great thing, and and he agreed with it as well. But also that heavy track could have taken it out of her that day as well. So. I'm just hoping. I really am hoping. It'd be good to see her either win or run a place and keep the old man off my back.
Either way, we'll be watching her fairly closely. Now, let's jump ahead to race 6, because you've got Clint Johnston Porter on another mare here, jumping from barrier 1. Third up now for Great Emotion at the moment. The favourite in betting at $4 and $1.80 on Tab Touch.
Well, AI found this, didn't they, Marty?
Yeah, certainly did.
So.
Yeah. The first up, I was a little bit disappointed. I thought she should have went a lot better. She sort of hung out on the corner and whatnot, and looked very, very uncomfortable. We sort of took her home looked after and got her going back right. But the best thing for me was I know she got squeezed out of that run and probably looked unlucky, but it was more when she got squeezed that she attacked the line again after that.
Yep.
You probably could have went in, left that run and gone, we got squeezed, and used that as an excuse. But she got the squeeze and she let down again. So we probably thought, we're back on the money with her, and her coach really blossoming at the moment, and she's worked well. So I can't fault her, put it that way.
Okay, nice bit of confidence there. You're double-handed again in this 1,800-metre race, or three-handed, I should say, in this 1,800-metre race with Pharaoh Show, Long Jeans, and down the bottom, Mississippi Dawn. How do we separate these three?
I think Pharaoh Show was a great run the other day. It was a great ride by Amy. She used her initiative and she popped off into that 3-wide line and kept his momentum going. And he was probably just too good on the day. But I guess he drops down to 55 and barrier 3 and probably an 1,800 where he'll step out to the further staying trips after this. And he's probably found a great graduation race for him really to see where he's at. But he'll just jump and Amy will just do whatever she's got to do. And same as Long Jeans, it's probably another great race for him. He wasn't disgraceful the other day. He sort of ran in behind him and got held up a little bit on the corner when he needed to be rolling. So he'll be handy enough, and I'd assumed Clint will do what he does, and he'll slot in somewhere and hopefully be getting Mississippi Dawn home. So, yeah, if you're going to go each way with one, it'd probably be Pharaoh Show, but I wouldn't leave Long Jeans out of it either.
The boss would be happy with the way the American Pharaohs are going at the moment, wouldn't he?
Yeah, no, he is. He's got a liking to them. We got another one here, American Image. Her name is, and she's an American Pharaoh, and she goes reasonably well, and she's a 3-year-old. So when I told him about that, he thought, oh, well, that's good.
So we go to race number 9, the Swan Draft, and you've got Opportunistic back at the races and First Encounter also resuming. What about these two?
Sorry, I just missed that, Marty. What did you say?
I say you got Opportunistic and First Encounter both resuming in race number 9.
Draw the Swan River.
Yeah, well, it's not quite. If your Swan River's on the 1,200, if you draw that wide, come on. No. From that 14, you know what it's like. They end up jumping along. Everyone's going to be so eager being back at Ascot, and everyone will be doing their best. So you know what it's like with those 1,400-metre starts. If you're drawn the inside to the first, barrier 1 to 6 or 7, they do create a lot of speed to try and make sure they come out of that first corner in their position, as you know. So hopefully there's a fair little bit of speed inside that both of them can probably just slot into the 3-wide line. That's how I looked at it. And if one or the other's tracking each other up, I guess I don't know who would beat each other home, but that was Clint's decision to ride First Encounter, and I don't really know what opportunistic ceiling is, to be honest. So it was a tough one for Clint and myself and Bob to see, and we left it up to Clint, and that's the way he went.
So what's a pass mark for the Belmont Guineas winner on resumption?
I think a pass or a pass?
Pass. P-A-S-S. Mark.
Win.
Wow.
Win.
Okay. That's what. Yep.
Win, and then go the Asian Bow.
Yeah.
And then I'm not sure. The boss man might say miss the Asian Bow, having say Cosmic Crusader and Love and War in it. He might say just go the RJ with him and go in that way. He's got a lot of options, I guess, if he wins. If he doesn't win, I guess he would go the RJ in that way. I'd assume. I think he's got a lot of options, but the horse is going well. He's riddled in dapples, and he wouldn't be going to the races if he wasn't 100%, put it that way.
Geez, it's an exciting day for you, Mickey. I hope it all goes well for you there tomorrow and for the Peters team, and fingers crossed. What's the best of them? Come on, label one up for our drive listeners.
Yeah, I'll label Great Emotion.
Yep.
But I do like Pharaoh Show, like you said, off the air. But it sounds so rude. I can't. how can you not tip a horse that's won 3 out of 3, and I'm going to tip the other one? So it's sad. It's sad to say, but Encounter has a lot of class, but so does the other bloke. But if I was going to tip a third one, it would be First Encounter.
All right. Beautifully done, Michael. Hope it all works out for you. Thanks for coming on.
No, anytime. Thank you very much.